Hello, this is Peg with Craft Room Stories. Welcome to my channel. Okay, what you'll need if you're crafting with me today. I'm having coffee. You don't have to do that, but I have to have it for my sanity. And the last video I just created, I try to do them all in one day if I can. And some people would record every day and have some banked. I'm just horrible at that. But anyway, I try to do it all in one day, and I need coffee for that. The last video just about did me in. We made tiny clipboards, and that's fun. But oh my word, I'm out of control. Okay, so let me show you. This is a fun little tiny, looking like an envelope thing. But when it opens up, now this is just a tiny one because I wanted to see if I could make, how small I could make one. But when it opens up, and I've used this butterfly to keep it closed, you've got this hidden writing space. And how fun is that? Now this is 4 inches. So then let's just see what 4 inches is once it's folded down. 2 inches. So you can, depending on what size you want your little envelope to be, just know that you need double that size of paper. So we are going to make one with a 6 by 6, and we're going to make one with a 12 by 12. I don't know. Let's try the 12 by 12 first. Now, it is scrapbook paper. This is not cardstock. This one is cardstock, but not a super heavy one. I think if you were trying to do a super heavy one, it just would not work. You wouldn't get it to lay down very flat. So I think even that cardstock might be too heavy to even work, but I don't think I have any other 6 by 6 papers. I'm giving it some thought. I may come up with some while I'm doing this, or you can just cut it down. You can cut it down. You don't have to. We'll see. Anyway. Okay. So here we go. What you need to do is fold it in half with the picture that you want on the outside. You want that together. So we're going to fold the inside. Now I know this is stark white, and I like to coffee dye things. I don't like the stark white look because I like a little bit vintage looking things, but that's okay. Anyway, I started to say a while ago, I think what you need some papers. You need some square papers, whatever size you want to use, a bone folder or credit card or something like that to help you get a nice sharp crease, because you definitely want that while you're folding this. So I forgot to say that before. You will not need glue except for if you want to glue on, like I did, a butterfly for a closure. You can just leave it flapping. I like to put mine inside something. That's just me. Okay, so what we've done so far is we have folded it with right sides in, okay? Then we're going to turn it upside down and fold it diagonally both directions, okay? I hope I'm getting this all on thing. You definitely want to make sure that your folds are even. You know how some paper does not fold evenly? Let me see. I don't know if that matters. I'm going to trim it because I can't remember if it matters a whole lot, but let me just see. Oh, I didn't do that evenly at all. It might have done better if I had gotten, let me just try again. It is so hard to fold this size of a sheet of paper on camera and not get in the way. Now, hopefully I have not screwed up my little. Okay, now let me get my bone folder out. That's better. Much closer. Okay. So fold it correctly. Let me just move these glues out of the way because I just feel imminent danger. Okay, so now let's fold the other way. I'm going to fold it towards me in the hopes that I will not make that same mistake that I made a little bit ago. But see, it's looking like it's not matching up. I don't know. Well, I guess it is. Okay, so there we go. So now you've got this folded in and these folded out. Okay, now what you're going to do, let me look at what I did. Okay, you're going to want to do this. Okay, you're going to make a triangle out of it like that. Okay, then just kind of emphasize your folds again at this point, because the reason that you want to do that is you want it to lay just as flat as possible. You can use a paper clip, I have, to keep it shut, but sometimes you don't want to. Sorry, clearly a sip is necessary. Now this is where I'm going to need to look at my thing again. Okay. All right, so here's where it could get a little tedious, but it doesn't have to. You see where this fold is, okay? You are going to take and turn that in like that until it matches that. Do you see what I'm doing? Okay, it's matching that fold like that. Okay, and then just lay that flat. Okay, we're going to do it to all the sides, so hopefully you will understand what I'm saying. Okay, so you've got this fold right here on the inside. You're going to take this little piece and come over and match that. Hold that tight. I can't hold it tight and show you. I have to lay it down flat. Okay, match that up and then lay it down. Okay. See, so now that's the shape we're making. We're going to turn it over and do the same thing to the other side. We're going to match it up. This little corner is going to come over here and match that fold. Y'all tell me, did you like to do crafts in school where you had to fold things and be precise? I did. And you know what would annoy me? Was all the boys who wouldn't follow directions and wouldn't make their folds precise. I would just get so annoyed. Usually I would take it away from them and do it for them. Okay, so here we go. We've matched it up, and then we're just laying it down, and we're going to use the bone folder or whatever you've got and make those very precise. Now you see it's like an opened envelope, and we're just going to fold this down, this top part. You can fold it down to here or not as far. It's up to you. I'm going to, let's see, I may want it all the way down, because I just think that looks better than. Okay, so now we're going to make that. It's got a little bit of a thing at this sides. You can see where I didn't come all the way down. That's okay. So now for me, it will stay pretty good like that, but I like to have a little butterfly or something here to make that fit. Now, can I glue this on and make that fit? I can if I leave that kind of hanging over the side, which I will do. I think that'll work. We'll see. Sometimes it's like live and learn, and you know, it'll work sometimes and not other times. So I'm just gonna ink up those edges and disguise my not so great cutting. Okay, so I am going to get, I am definitely going to use art glitter glue for this because I want it to dry very quickly. Now, because you do not want it to glue to the flap, I'm going to show you what Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah does. And I think this is brilliant. Okay, so she gets it there, and then I say that, and then lifts it up and is hanging onto that, and then you can see right where the glue can go. Okay. Of course, I think she's just better at this than me. I'm not doing this right. So you don't want to get it too close to the fold, or you're going to end up gluing it together. You don't want to do that. Now you know you can't glue down to the bottom because that's going to be overhanging, but I think that's going to be fine. All right, now I'm going to lay that down because I can't do this. Now here's hoping that I'm gluing it properly. I'm going to take this out just to make sure. And I did feel just a little bit of glue wetness there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the tip of this bone folder and go here and make sure it's not being glued together. And yet, still trying to hold that in place. We'll see. Maybe this may be another thing of how not to craft. We'll see. Do we dare? Let's just give this another. Hopefully, I've not totally screwed this up. Okay, I think that fits. Okay, but now you can see how this kind of pops back up. You can glue it to the page and it will still pop up a little bit, I think. I just put a little paper clip. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, do I have a little paper clip? I have a box of paper clips. Let's just see. And you can get literally a teeny paper clip and it won't even hardly show. You know, you can put it there or you can put it on the edge. I feel like though, if you put it on the edge, the other side's going to pop up. See, like that. So I'm going to put it more towards the middle. And then this kind of hidden writing spot can be glued in and used also as a pocket, or you can put it in a pocket. It's your choice. So that is, so far that's working out. Now, if you want to make sure that your butterfly is extra strong, you can cover it with glossy accents or something like that, or use something different. Your choice. Okay, so let's make another one. I'm just going to go ahead and get out another tiny paper clip because I just like that better. Oh, I just flicked that. I don't even know where I flicked that to. Well, I'll probably find it later, or my dog will be chewing on it if it went to the floor. Oh, such fun. Okay. So we're going to try this piece that's slightly heavier. Ooh, we'll see. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. But because I think it's just going to be too fat, because those are quite a few folds together. Hang on. Let me just look real quick and see. I feel my back is to you, but I'm still talking to you. I'm still here. Don't despair. I'm still here. I thought I had some other scrapbook papers over here behind me, and alas, I do not see them, of course. I do have some actual scraps of paper. If you guys can bear with, I will just cut one down. Because I don't really want one quite this big. So now there are people who can cut without, you know, just cut it nice and straight with scissors. I'm not that good. Especially if it needs to be precise. And this one does. So we're going to cut this one at 8. Do I want an 8? Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter as long as it is a perfect square. I'm going to go with 9. Okay, it'll be slightly smaller than the 12. And okay. Well, I know that angle is perfectly square, so let's just try that. 9 and 9. I know they have 6x6 and 8x8 scrapbook papers. I think that went at a little loop at the end. I'm going to just have to trim that little piece. Oh, y'all. It's one of those days. I feel like, okay, I'll tell you what I did yesterday. Not yesterday, but Sunday. I painted Rob's bathroom. Because I think I told y'all that he fell. Look at that. That is so not straight. That is just not even straight. Okay, we're just going to go through this again. Hopefully, it may not end up being 9x9. We'll see. Maybe it will be. We're hoping. Okay, here's hoping. I need, I think, a different cutter, one that is more precise. If you guys can recommend one, I would be very happy about that. Anyway, Rob had fallen in his bathroom, bless his heart, and the floor wasn't so great. So my landlords are completely redoing the floor. And in doing so, then they realized it needed to be painted. Well, I decided to help them out because they both have some health issues, and they do not charge us very much for rent. Now I am going to trim this. Just a hair, if y'all can see that. It's just a hair off. And so I painted the bathroom on Sunday, touched up a little bit yesterday, where, you know, after it dries, you can sometimes see little bits. Anyway, up and down the ladder, perching on the ladder, all of those things, I was using muscles that had clearly atrophied and no longer wished to work. Okay, I am struggling. Okay, definitely it's time for a new and better trimmer machine. Okay. All right, that was tedious, and now we'll have to do the other side probably. Well, the other side is not near as bad. I'm going to leave it. Okay. Yeah, so where was I going with that? Oh, okay. Muscles atrophying. Y'all, I did not do the square first. It doesn't really matter which you do first, but I find that for me, it's harder to do the square one like this if I have already done the triangle one. I don't know why that is. Okay, this is not wanting to be super precise, probably because of how I cut it. But anyway, we'll get it. So yeah, up and down the ladders. Like my legs were like shaking. I'm meant to be a crafter, not a painter. I know this for sure now. In case there was ever any doubt, you know, I definitely know for sure. I am not meant to hang from ladders. It's just not for me. So yesterday I was sore. Today I have to take Itty out, you know, because she can't go up and down stairs anymore. Y'all, I almost dropped her because I went to bend over and I was like, oh, yeah. It's like my legs were not, no, you may not. You may not. Okay. So here we go. We're doing it again. We want to get it in, fold those two bits in and get a triangular shape, look like a pyramid, whatever. So there we go. Now we're going to take this side. We're going to match it up to that fold in there. Okay, we get that lined up. Then hold that in place, she says, and then promptly, let's go. Okay. The paper will go into place. It just needs to be reminded that that's what you want it to do. You be the boss. You be the boss of your paper, and you can make it work. Okay. There's that. Anyway, now the bathroom is painted, and The toilet and sink can go back. The shower didn't have to be removed because it was just the floor, you know. And okay. Get that lined up. And then this should not be this tedious. It's a very fast project, and I feel like I'm making it look harder than it is. Now, I learned this from, years ago. I'm pretty sure I learned it from Natasha from Treasure Books. I will try to find her video of this and link it below. If not, seriously, people, why? Why am I struggling? If I can't find it, just know it's Natasha from Treasure Books, and I will link her channel for sure. Because she is super talented. Y'all, okay, this paper is like, no. She is super talented and makes all kinds of stuff. Why am I struggling so hard with this? I do not know. Okay. There we go. Wow, that was tedious. Oh, okay, let's get that down before it wants to pop back up. All right, and then we're going to fold this. I'm going to see what it will look like if I just don't fold it all the way. And then I can put that butterfly on without, see, I mean, it's not perfect because I didn't fold it perfectly, which that would irritate me if I did not fix that. I think it's just not my day. I should give up immediately and stop making videos today. It's not for me. Okay, so I got, that one doesn't go. Oh, I don't like any of these. I think they were to go with that other paper that I then didn't use. Okay, we need something else. Maybe I have a little dog picture, and this can go in my Pokey Little Puppy journal. Let me see what I can find. I am still working on that. I know you're probably like, is she ever? Oh, I do also have butterflies that would match this better. And an actual flower, which is fun. Well, the flower's cute, isn't it? What do you think? Does the flower go with the polka dots? I'm going to keep looking just for a second. Or I have this butterfly. I really think I like the flower better. Now, I do have a dog picture, but it's not terribly heavy. And you really do need a cardstock something or other with this. I could swear I just heard something at my door. Let me just make sure I don't have a text that somebody's coming or anything. No. No. Okay. I'm just sorry. Distractions. Okay. So let's ink this up a little bit. And also you can ink this up and ink the little lines if you want to. I may later. I'm just not doing it right now because I don't want to take any more of your time. Okay. I'm trying to figure out the best way for this flower to sit. Maybe that way. Okay. So I'm going to do what we did before and put that up, but I'm going to get it even further away from where the thing is going to go. That is really hard to do with my left hand. Oh, okay. Now, all right. I have a little dried wipe here to wipe excess glue away. Let's take this out. Yes, I did not get any glue on it. Now, here's my little paper clip. Okay. Let's see if that's nice and glued. I think I went off camera for a second. Sorry about that. All right. Now, let's get that back in there. There we go. Okay, I like it. We're going to put that over there with the pokey little puppy stuff. And that's it for today. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. In fact, I actually just love it if you comment and give me any suggestions for anything, or just to chat, just to be like, hey, you know, how are you today? And I'll be like, how are you? I'm good. You know, that sort of thing. Or it can be more real than that. Just whatever you want to say. But I love to hear from you. I love to hear what's going on in your life. So, okay, you guys, stay tuned for more fun things coming your way. Hugs. Bye.